This week on Pokemon Crystal, Hero is going to take on Morty of the Ecruteak City Gym. Can he succeed?
I just want to hear him say the word Morty again!
Yes, Morty!
And Turbo Button!
Turbo Button!
Because it's engaged!
Admittedly, I had to fight Morty twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you fight him twice on camera?
No, I cut out the first battle. So that's why I'm kind of hitting the turbo here.
Yes.
I guess he was more of a match for you than you thought.
Of course he is. He's a ghost trainer. I don't have anything good against ghosts except...
I'm sorry, but the Morty image here is like the hipster Pokemon trainer. I'm into Pokemon you've never even heard of before.
I've heard of Ghastly.
Yeah, exactly. I think most of the series has heard about Ghastly.
Yes.
Because after all, Ghastly. So welcome back, everybody, to Pokemon Crystal, and we're off to a good start because we are kicking the crap out of Morty's Pokemon.
Indeed we are.
And who are we going to bring out for Haunter? Because, we're going to bring out Polychan?
Yep, we're going to bring out Le Polychan.
Something tells me this is going to be the Battle of the Hypnoses. Haunter, sound like a chicken. Haunter.
That's Gengar.
Exactly. That's the closest thing to a brrrt you're gonna get out of a Haunter.
And I'm thinking, I'm planning, I'm strategizing in my head.
It's one of those things where I really wish we were kind of more proficient in Photoshop and all that, because I would totally have you do like a John Madden thing on the screen.
No, when I see you kind of trying to think in your head what are you going to do, it makes me think of Yu-Gi-Oh! When they have, every move they make, they have to tell a life story.
Oh, you mean like this? Like I try to imitate, but Alex doesn't have to stop me? I'm going to play this card for you, but before I do it, I'm going to tell you my entire life story. It was a dark story night on June 21st when I was born into a emo and dark world.
It's true. And I love... Now, allow me to explain in unnecessarily long detail.
And take up 20 minutes of the 25-minute episode.
For the love of Raw, just play the damn card already.
Exactly. For the love of Raw, just play the dang card. Because, dude, there are so many episodes like that. I think you and I have had this conversation, but I think Andrea wasn't part of it, where you've watched, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Condensed duels. Oh my gosh. Like, the big 5-part duels are 20 minutes long.
Oh, you mean where they took out all that stuff and where it's just playing the cards?
Yeah, so, like, for example, you can't find the YouTube channel anymore. At least I tried to look for him. But, like, they took the 5-parter of Yugi versus Pegasus and condensed it all down to just the dueling.
That
so
would have
cutting
been
out
very fast.
all the shadow game talk and all that stuff, and all the head games that Pegasus was playing on Yugi, it was like 20 minutes.
That would have been fast.
Yes. It doesn't make a lick of sense as far as dialogue, but you know what? If you just like the card game, you'll be just as satisfied.
Pretty much. Oh.
I mean, it's one of those things where I would dare some of the Twitch streamers that play Hearthstone to start doing that, just for the heck of it.
Uh-huh.
It's like, oh, before I play this card on my turn, I'm gonna tell you my entire life story. Except the game would actually come in and stop, because if you take too long on your turn in Hearthstone, it actually will start a countdown and then take away your turn.
Oh.
So it'd be like, it's a dark, stormy night on June the 21st, when I was born into this horrible, hellacious world. Oh crap, my turn's about over!
Oh, it only takes away a turn? I thought for a minute it, like, you automatically forfeit the game or something.
No, when the fuse is going off, no, that's just, it's going towards the end turn button. And so if you don't take enough time, it will just end your turn.
By the way, Gengar just meme-looked me, so I can't switch out until I faint. It didn't affect Quilava.
How do you feel about getting a mean look?
I feel so sad. Gengar, what did I ever do to you?
I was gonna say, is Gengar looking at you like you're fat? Kind of like Black Rose looks at us every time we play a dot-hack game.
Okay, she didn't say we were fat. She just said that if we spend all our time playing games, we'll get fat. She would know.
Dude,
She's a tennis player.
In the dot-hack anime, who's actually fat? I mean, when we actually get to see humans, they're not anywhere near fat.
Of course they're not fat, because they're all Japanese.
I think the closest thing we've had has been in Liminality with Tokooka. But even then, like, if you take the animation into account, he's probably, like, burly at best.
Yeah. Tokooka's he's a workaholic and he doesn't take care of himself and he's a chain smoker, so he's not healthy either.
Like every Japanese male.
That's a bit of a broad association, but kinda.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Gaijin Gooba's willing to say it, so I'm gonna say it too. It's kind of a stigma in Japan to be workaholics. Which is also kind of the problems that Japan is suffering from right now.
Mm-hmm.
We love Japan, but we also acknowledge their faults. And oh look, Hunter is asleep.
It's not very effective. I just had to put him to see if I can
So now that Salad has evolved, do we need to come up with another pronunciation for his name? Like Salade?
Nah, he's still just Salad.
Okay.
Is he gonna eat you?
Is who gonna eat me?
Salad.
No, he's my Pokemon. He's not gonna eat me.
Oh, maybe he'll eat Team Rocket instead.
Okay. It took me a moment, but I did get I kind of got what you were going for there, right in the middle of what I was saying. So.
Clearly, Andrea does not understand that Weepinbell is a vegan Pokemon, and therefore only eats hefty helpings of kelp. The only reason that Victory Bell ever ate James was because it mistook him for the rare and most healthiest of all purple kelps.
And I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. I forget, Nightshade's a fixed damage attack.
Oh yeah, that's right, we're going through a battle. This is Shadows of the Empire all over again.
Ghastly gained 310 experience points, and Leader Morty was defeated. I'm not good enough yet. Alright, the badge is yours.
But I've still heard a Pokemon you've never even known.
I received the Fog Badge. By having the Fog Badge, Pokemon up to 50 will obey you. Also, Pokemon that will know Surf will be able to use it at any time. I want you to have this too. TM30.
And this is Shadow Ball, right?
Yes, Shadow Ball. Use it if it appeals to you.
Which it will, because it's a Dark-type move. Alright, so now we have 4 badges. Count them, 4.
That's right, 4 badges, yo.
2 of which we've downed a hipster, and we have downed, well, a valley girl, according to Andrea. Because she had to totally play her like a valley girl. What the crap is wrong with you?
What? You don't like Valley Girl?
Killing her brain cells. And oh my gosh, we have music to go with our grind fest. And I'm assuming you're making your way to Cianwood.
That's correct.
Where our 5th badge is actually at, even though technically in the game, what's her name? The one with the Ampharos.
Jasmine.
Jasmine technically qualifies as the 5th. Because if you look at the order, hers comes first and then comes Cianwood.
Yeah, but you can't fight her until you go to Cianwood.
No, you can't.
I think that was kind of like the same in the animated series.
No, it was. It was one of those things where I'm like, congrats, you emulated the games, but also, here's my problem. Go and get the medicine yourself!
Isn't that right, Alex? Ash didn't battle Jasmine first. He had to go to Cianwood.
No, he battled her sister, and then he went to Cianwood.
Well, yeah, but I meant her directly.
No, he doesn't battle her first.
I don't...
He battled the Cianwood gym leader first.
Yeah, I don't really remember much.
Yeah, because it's not Bruno. It's a different name, but more hulky.
Chuck?
Chuck, thank you. Yeah, he battles Chuck first, because the way that works, and I can't even believe this is actually retained in my memory, so this is going to be the time when Alex and Andrea have to applaud me. The way that it works in the series is that Ash battles Jasmine's sister. Yeah. Who has the onyx that is polished, so water doesn't work on it. Then he finds out about the Ampharos, and then he goes to Cianwood. So he comes back later to battle Jasmine, but he does take on Chuck first.
Well, yeah, because it kind of mimics how this game goes.
Yes. Which, again, I will applaud them for following the game's plot, but at the same time, dang it, Jasmine, send your dang sister to go get the medicine.
Yeah, there you gotta wonder why Jasmine doesn't send her own sister out to get the medicine.
I'm glad you're on my side this time.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense here in the game why she doesn't, but you're right. In the anime where she actually has a younger sister.
In that context, it does not make sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of my issue with it. But I am thankful that after this gen, we actually see the plots following the games a little bit better.
Yeah.
I think the only time when they haven't is... Well, first season, they kind of didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's also Gen 3, because I think when Ash battles May's dad, he gets a badge right off. Or does he have to come back later and battle him?
I cannot remember.
Because in the games, you have to come back later.
I don't know. I gotta remember that one.
Because I know he meets the gym leader when he meets May. Because they're all in the same town, except... No, they meet with the gym leader because it's on their way out to the various other gyms.
Right. I cannot remember if he battled him first, Norman first, or if he did come back later, actually.
It might not be the case, because I think Andrea was the one that was telling me, like, from there on, Ash reboots his lineup every time. So at that point, he might have just had Pikachu and whatever start... What did he end up with in Gen 3, Trico? Yes, because it was an overly emo Trico that always had to prove itself.
I can't remember if it was this gen or if it was another gen where Ash couldn't battle the gym leader because he didn't have 3 Pokemon in his roster. So he had to come back and do it.
That might have been it, because at that point he probably would have had 2.
He could have challenged the gym leader but
Actually,
lost. But...
No, he would have had 3 at that point, because didn't he get one of the new birds from Hoenn?
Yeah, but I don't think he had it right off the bat.
And right now we are confusing the ever-living crap out of Alex.
It's been too long since I've watched any of the Pokemon animations.
And now I'm afraid to watch them because of what you were saying about May and, my little venture into Google Images.
It's one innocuous scene, dude. Just chill out.
No, I'm just worried about like how the later gens treat their female protagonists, because I've heard that
it's still a show for kids. It's not gonna. It's not going into Love Hina or anything.
Oh, thank goodness! You actually know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Love Hina.
Of course, I know what you're talking about with Love Hina.
Well, that's just kind of funny because last time we recorded, you didn't know. Somebody did their homework.
I've always known what Love Hina is.
Oh, you know? Okay.
It really sucks to not have enough PP for Vine Whip right now. I don't know why it's such a low move considering it's a base grass move.
Exactly, and I think it actually became kind of a mode for the grass type starters to always get Vine Whip as their start.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I really do think Game Freak ought to look at that and either switch out all the Vine Whips for Razor Leaf, because Razor Leaf does give like 20, or just bulk up and just give Vine Whip like 15. But I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hell, give Vine Whip 20 PP. I don't see why it's only like 10.
Oh, I thought it was 5.
No, it's not that. 5 is usually reserved for those incredibly powerful moves.
Yeah. No, I know that. I'm just trying to think. So if it isn't Vine, is it Solar Beam that gets the full, or the 5-1?
Solar Beam, I think, is a little more. I think Solar Beam might be like 10 or 15. I get Solar Beam later. I just can't remember off the top of my head the base PP for it.
Makes me wonder what the 5-1 is for grass type moves.
Well, if it's not for Solar Beam, I don't know if there's one for 5 for Solar Beam.
Because Solar Beam is, I think, the most powerful grass type move.
Yeah, in early generations. But if you wanna know one that is a 5 that I'm pretty aware of, isn't it Frenzy Plant later on?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know the new movesets.
Probably so. That's Gen 3.
I mean, the most that I actually do is, like, in Gen 3, Trico gets a unique grass-type move, Leaf Blade, which I think him and only a few other grass types have. And all of them have some kind of a sword or blade. Alright, so now we are in Cianwood. Is this town or city?
It's really neither. It's just called Cianwood. I'm in shock. A guy about your age with piercing eyes and long hair came in. He scared me into giving him my raised Pokemon. I still have one left, but what if he goes back? You look strong. Could you look after my Pokemon? No, because all you did was give you a Shuckle. And Shuckle's a pretty crappy Pokemon.
Oh, that's right. It's like the turtle one, right?
Yeah.
Ew.
Your Pokemon appear to be fine. Is something wrong worrying you? The lighthouse Pokemon's in trouble. I got it. This ought to do the trick. I received the secret potion.
I don't think we should give a secret potion to anything. Secret potion sounds kind of leery to me. Oh, you only offer it in an emergency, huh? Sounds to me like it's an acid trip.
The grave side effects. Slow down.
Radius, slow down.
Let's play Pokemon Crystal very slowly. You
So
came from
let's
Olive?
think of something to talk about, Alex.
Well,
I
you're not
heard
playing
that
on...
you can only see it if you have the silver wing. It must be the same scent as the creature. And you actually don't get the silver wing till Kanto. I've heard that whirlpools around the islands are caused by the sea creature.
Can anyone guess what the sea creature might be?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna go with the anime's methodology, which is every sea serpent is a Gyarados.
My Pokemon and I are bound together by friendship. Our bond will never be broken.
Yeah, we get it. Friendship in the heart of the cards.
Friendship sucks.
Holy crap, Ryu's in this game!
Except his name is Yoshi. Hitmonlee.
I'm sorry, I have to bring this up right now. So, like, all the fighting trainers in this game, I'm kind of surprised Capcom never laid down a lawsuit, because that's really close to how Ryu looks.
Not that close.
No, that's dangerously close. The only thing they haven't done is, like, the detail on the muscles.
But that could be just a coincidence.
Well, that would be Nintendo's argument, but I looked at that and went, wow, Capcom didn't have a problem with this, especially with one of Nintendo's most popular games.
You never seen any of those type of trainers?
No, I've seen it in Gen 2, and I always looked at that and went, wow, that is dangerously close. That it almost looks like Ryu. I think the main thing that didn't do it also is like the female fighting trainers, if there are any, I think they're also just in gaze. So at that point, if they looked like, I don't know, Chun-Li or something like that, then Capcom would have gone, hey, wait a minute! And Alex is just giving me the look of, I don't know.
This isn't real.
I love it. Right as soon as you get out of battle, this one challenges you. That's fair. I'm telling you, Alex, I think you found a rocket hideout.
Not quite yet. We'll get there later. Yeah.
Go,
Hitmon.
Mr. Owl!
Have you figured out the Tootsie Roll center of the Tootsie Pop yet?
She's gonna make me do it, Alex. She's gonna make me... A 1, a 2, a 3, a 3. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll or a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. This segment of useless commercial knowledge brought to you by Drak. Can you stop beating the crap out of Rattly now?
Woohoo! I got him poisoned.
And he's gonna burn you alive. Wow, it didn't work, but you got burned. Ooh, burn! See, every time I see the burn thing come up, I always want to think, like, in the sitcom sense of he burned you so hard with a biting comment.
Yeah, not the greatest matchup here.
Nope, and Radley's gonna die unless you swap him out.
Which he doesn't.
And for his last move, you picked Lear?
Hoping to lower its defense. I'm really outmatched here.
I would just hypnotize him and let the poison do its thing.
I don't think you can. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. Some status moves are pretty picky when you try and stack them, and I don't. Maybe I think sleeping poison might work. I can't remember.
It does.
You know what would suck though if you burned your opponent and you surf after that, the burn would go away.
It does go away.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't cure burn.
Oh, okay.
No, nothing cures burn except burn heal or full restore or whatever.
Did you remember to bring your burn heal?
I did. Anyway. I mean, like, a fire move can thaw out a frozen Pokemon.
Unless the fire Pokemon is trapped inside ice.
Yeah.
Which never made sense to me, because it's a fire Pokemon. Technically, it should melt the ice. Especially since the anime went out of its way to say that fire Pokemon are at a higher temperature than everything else.
Well, again, that's the anime versus the game canon.
Are we going to refuse the evolving process?
Of course not.
We're not Ash. Or his manga counterpart.
Well, actually, it's a Pokemon to decide not to evolve, not Ash.
I don't think that's the case in the manga, though.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know what the manga does. I've never read any of the manga.
Yeah, because I think it's the yellow equivalent in the manga that, like, has all Stage 1 Pokemon. Because she never wanted her Pokemon to evolve and change.
Oh.
And I learned that from Tamashi Hiroka. Which Alex will be just so proud of me for.
Yes, I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, besides Pikachu, Bulbasaur was the only one that didn't want to evolve.
Didn't Squirtle not want to evolve?
No.
I don't think Squirtle ever had the chance to evolve. At least we never seen it.
Yeah, he left it with the Squirtle Squad after a while.
I still wanted to have, like, one episode where all of a sudden, I can't remember what city it was, Cerulean, that they were in? Something like that, or close to there. Where eventually, like, Ash comes back, and it's a big Blastoise with the same Squirtle sunglasses.
Oh, that would have been funny.
But he gets so excited that he just blasts him with Hydro Pump.
Taking on the personality of Light Charizard.
Oh, I think Blastoise would be a little bit better. Because you wouldn't have to worry about, you know, that fire killing you.
Yeah, but...
Oh, I'm sorry, it's Ash. Nothing kills him. He's
Yeah.
taken how many volts of electricity over the years?
Yeah, but to have a Pokemon being happy to see him and then blast with some kind of an attack just to show their affection.
I'm just saying, Ash should technically be dead with the amount of elements that he has taken in his life.
Yeah, but he's a cartoon character.
Of course. Well, and also, we need to get down to the heart of the matter here. He is the main hero.
Yeah.
Heroes can't die.
He's got main character immunity.
He really does. He has main character immunity.
My
You heard it here
raging
first. So while we're making our way, I actually did want to ask Alex, did you by chance see the new video by Linkara of explaining how you can transfer up your Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon up to the Pokebank?
No, I didn't see it.
It's pretty complex, but he found a way to be able to do it, where it is kind of impossible after Gen 3. He found a way to do it. Well, he found 2 ways. One that costs money, and 2, one that doesn't. But the bottom line is, like, you will probably have to spend a little bit in both routes, but one requires more.
So what was the purpose of the Pokemon Bank?
Store your Pokemon.
To do what with it?
To store them.
I think to withdraw them in later versions, yeah?
Yeah, you can... it only works with Gen 5 and Gen 6, but you can take your Pokemon from Gen 5, put them in the bank, and then you can bring them into Gen 6 if you want, or you can just keep them there.
I guess it's a good way if you don't have a trading partner.
I guess that's true.
Well, like, the best example of it is for people who watch the Pokemon Nuzlocke that Pro Jared did. He eventually did a video where he moved his all-powerful Nuptup Destroyer of Worlds to Gen 6. So he moved from Fire Red to Gen 4, from Gen 4 to Gen 5, and from Gen 5 to Gen 6. And now it's in the Pokebank, where he can forever pet it, and it can drain the soul of whomever it touches. Praise be to the glory of Nuptup. Oh no, he can't escape now! It's Primeape, for crying out loud. Who thinks it's actually going to escape? You're so mean to Primeape. You're making him have nightmares. Making him think he never turned in his homework.
And of course he wakes up right as I switch in.
I'm kind of surprised that he didn't just wake up and go into a rage.
Because he woke up and he used his turn, but whatever it was he was doing, it failed.
Wow, you made a Primeape flinch.
It's not very effective.
Yes, I remember. Ash had one. It was awesome.
That was like maybe the first Pokemon that didn't listen to Ash for a short while.
It was so awesome that it went and took the WWE title from Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah! I'm sorry, but in that episode, that belt was way too huge. That thing looked like it should have been like in professional wrestling. Took up half of Primeape's body. And at the end of the day, Primeape is a fuzzball.
So you've come this far. Let me tell you, I'm tough. I'm talking about crush stones and shatter bones. Watch this.
Oh my gosh, we got a little bit of a Macho Man for Alex! Everybody
Ooh.
applaud! Yay!
There, scared now, are you? What? It has nothing to do with Pokemon. That's true. Come on, we shall do battle. You gotta pound my face.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you when Big Mean Red rolls into your gym, he rolls down your Pokemon, because what you gonna do when his 24-inch Pokemon run wild on you, brother?
This battle would be so nice if I had Fly, but I don't get Fly until after I get the badge.
And to the people who are probably screaming at us right now, deal with it. It's a fighting gym. We had to make those references.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm kind of surprised that we didn't go down the Mike Tyson route. Why didn't we go down the Mike Tyson route, Alex?
I don't know, but I do know when I get out of prison,
Are
Homer
you gonna
Simpson...
gnaw my ears off? Are you gonna gnaw my ears off, Alex?
He can't do it. He's too busy laughing at it.
Polygraph. Yeah.
Let's see if I can actually dig out another impression for Polygraph here. Let's see. Oh, you didn't know? Your butt better call Polygraph!
Polygraph took aim. I do not know what Mind Reader does.
You know that some wrestling fan is going to come onto the show and just be like,
Oh,
you failed.
He just used a full heal.
Yeah, he just used a full heal.
Because that's your luck, Alex. I thought we covered this in yellow. I get the horribly broken and glitched Pokemon, and you have to deal with the fact that the trainers like to use full heals on you.
Oh, just wait till I fight Lance.
Oh man, was Lance the one that like just kept bouncing them out when it was almost dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was crap. And yet I nuked him.
Oh, I know
Just saying.
what that move does. That move basically helps them increase the chances of a powerful move to attack without miss.
Okay.
This from the Poke Dictionary, Andrea.
Well, as we said, she's the original Bulbapedia.
She is, really. I'm kind of surprised she's not the author of Bulbapedia.
I am too. And I'm dead serious about this, people. She
The only thing she lacks is the computer know-how.
Years ago, she had binders full of Pokemon information. You know, types and Pokemon lists and stats.
Oh yeah, those were the good old days. Actually, I still have some of them.
No. I'm gonna take this one step further because it was worse than this, and Alex is not mentioning this. So she liked recording via VHS the Pokemon episodes, and then she would sit there and tell me how this is inaccurate to the games or how it is accurate to the games because of the stats. So I'd be like, why are they kicking the crap out of Pikachu? Because its special defense is so low.
Storm Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 70 obey, even traded ones. It also lets your Pokemon use Fly when you're not in battle. Here, take this too.
Just like people to notice the sound right now, that's the sound of Drak going to the doghouse after the recording session is done. Which would not be a good thing because it's been snowing today. Alright, so now we have technically badge number 6. And we also have the LSD for Ampharos. So I guess next time we're gonna drug the crap out of an Ampharos. We're gonna feel so good about it too, right?
Cause wow, we even got Ampharos. Dude, that one is fucking hard.
Oh, jeez. Okay, we'll see you next time.